Hey, what up everybody? Wolf here again, bringing you another game. This time I am, this is a ranked match, playing with a Rook. The enemy team is a previous season Grand Champion Jade. And then we got this Rygon here as well. So, this match was definitely pretty hard from the get-go. But I just want to talk a lot about the thought processes and how this game kind of played out. So my basic Battlerite says I use pretty much every game. Alright, so coming in here, there's this Grand Champion mount as well. Okay, I try land that passive strike onto him, use my horse, don't get it. I use my E and space combo, he spaces away from that very fast on that, but I'm just kind of distracting Jade at this point in time, while my Rook is just destroying this Rygon. So right now I'm just kind of like, almost like buying time I guess, distracting this Jade. We're kind of like trading shots right now. We're like pretty much equal trade, more or less. He's a bit above me, but my Rook does take out that Rygon. So I guess mostly it was just that Rook playing really well. And now this is a 2v1. Very hard for this Jade to make it out of this. Like when you're too healthy in this game, it's pretty hard. Bad counter there by me. Just gonna heal up a little bit of damage. Chuck an E. His space is down now. I take a passive strike there. I try to dodge the right click, go straight into that snipe. That's kind of funny. But at this point, it's kind of like you're kind of loose when the game is almost won. Just kind of chilling a little bit. So I felt like that strategy was pretty well. Kind of like we go into these separate one-on-ones, and I'll just kind of like, you know, trade exchange of this Jade while my Rook is able to take that Rygon out. So I see no problem with this initial plan that kind of played out. So ideally I'm going to try and do the same thing, and let's see how it goes.
2, 1, fight.
Okay, I space into the Jade, don't get anything on his silence as well, didn't get that prismatic strike off, crescent strike, sorry. So I play that Jade a lot. He doesn't proc my counter, well played by him. I'm going to heal up a little bit now. My Rook now is in a 2-1-1, I'm going to try heal him up a little bit here. He's in his counter, very good. I see that Jade, I'm going to go space into his invis. Do a lot of damage to this Jade, a lot of burst damage as well. Almost get that second crescent strike off. So he does a lot of damage back to me. So well played by the enemy Jade. My Rook actually taking a lot of damage by this Rygon. I'm going to try space to save him. And me doing that kind of put myself in a bad position. We go back in. This Rygon here. Jade misses his EX1, I believe. So I'm not sure if that was intentional. I think it was not. So that made my counter not get procced. And I get taken out shortly there. Rook does take the Rygon out though. So well played by Rook. Does end up taking that Rygon out. So now he's in a one-on-one. I mean, this is not favorable at all because of the HP difference, but well played. He's just baiting out the Jade. Does it well. Lands that right-click combo and space. That's beasting. This Rook is beasting, absolutely. Almost able to take that out. Gets his ultimate, but he chooses to eat instead to heal himself up a little bit. Uses his right click space combo, gets the middle as well, plus the health globe. So now it's an even playing field. This Rook is beasting it again. Chucks the E, gets that right click, sorry, there are in cap to that combo as well. He eats again. Jade misses his snipe. He lands another E. So this Rook has a really good chance to win this. Baits the space again, gets pushed away. His EX1 goes on the middle, but he gets sniped, and Jay takes the middle, plus combos, he gets taken out. almost clutched that. That was a great effort, great attempt by the Rook. Let me reduce the sound just a little bit, it's getting a bit loud. So unfortunately we did lose that round. But I feel like the overall game plan was good. But, wait, can I see chat in this replay? I think it's this round where Rook tells me that I should focus Rygon, and I feel like this is not a good choice, but I'm gonna just respect his opinion and just try do what kind of he wants to do at first and just see if it works or not, despite me thinking it's not gonna work. I get pushed away, my crescent strike gets wrecked here. Just kind of trying to tunnel, get my Q off, get the middle as well. after my Q here. Don't land an E, getting a lot of damage, trying to heal up, negate some, do some damage back to the Raigon, heal out myself, space, get my Q up as well. Just gotta be a little bit safe here because I'm getting a little worried. I took way too much damage there at the beginning. Rook took quite a bit of damage there too. Really aggressive space there. I'm not sure if that was an ideal choice by me there. I land my Petrify onto that Jade. I really want to take the middle right now, but I can't use that burst on that. I needed the Rook to kind of go in the middle before I use my burst. I'm gonna space and get these heals. He gets the in-cap combo onto that Raigon. I take a 32 damage onto that Raigon as well, do a lot of damage. My ultimate comes up as well at the same time. So now the tides haven't turned, but we can kind of still clutch this game out. We are quite low. I'm gonna run my ultimate here, outplay that Raigon because he was gonna use his Q, his shield. So I knew that he couldn't dodge my ultimate there. So we take him out. Now it's a 2-on-1, so we are able to actually take this out. He's in E right now, but Rook does combo him, so he gets out of the Petrify. I let Rook take the health globes so he can heal up because it's easy for me to heal myself. Jade spaces right into me, so I land my left click here. Unfortunately, Jade does take that middle here, and he uses his ultimate, but I do take that 37 damage combo off. I am really low here, and he just lands that EX1 snipe. So really well played to that Jade. Very fast reaction there. I really thought I was safe there. If I had survived, that would have been an easy kind of win again. But this Rook, again, look at this prediction with that space, that invis. Really well played here. But he chooses to right-click the middle here, and Jade combos the middle, ending up taking it, which was unfortunate because that middle was huge. Jade baits the Q from the Rook. Rook lands his space, however, takes a lot of damage, but Jade spaces right into the health globes, so that kind of changes that trade, which is not good. Rook takes these over here, pushes away the middle, and then he pushes it in an unattainable way, so Jade can just use her range to take that orb. That was not ideal. Rook misses that space, and well played by Jade. Honestly, this guy is very quick on his reactions. I can see why he was very high rated. If you guys are curious, here is the Battlerite to the Jade, just in case you're Jade mains and you want to replicate what this Jade is doing. Nonetheless, I think the Rook made a little bit of a mistake by pushing away that orb. I feel like he lowered his chances of getting that, and the space miss following that, I guess, was just kind of out of frustration, perhaps. Right. So anyways, I feel like aiming Raigon was not great. I kind of like tunneled on this Raigon aim. So I'm going to go back into the J like I wanted to. Now I use my horse, Yeehaw Z spell to get close to the Jade. So I land that Crescent Strike on him, and now we're following up. His space is down, so me and Rook kind of both saw that his space is down and both jumped onto the Jade. So the Jade took a lot of damage in the very beginning of this round. I land my Petrify onto the Raigon, and Jade just kind of walks up to me, so I Crescent Strike him, space again, use my R, refresh my Crescent Strike passive combo, do a whole bunch of bursts to Jade, he gets taken out. Now Raigon's in a 2-on-1, he's full HP, but it's not going to do much justice because 2-on-1 is so difficult, especially if one of them is a healer. So I can land this huge ultimate here, does a bunch of damage, but at this point it doesn't really matter what we do. Raigon is just going to be taken out. In some aspect, he could have just let us take him out to save a little bit of time, but it's fun to kind of just try your luck on a 2-on-1. Fair enough.
Round one.
So now we are back to the 2-2 last match. Last round. Now I agree with my initial thinking, and I believe. Let me see. Is there a? It seems like chat from the replays has gone. I press enter, it's not working. Okay. I can't remember what we were typing here, but I think we were talking about. I just said that focusing the Raigon was not that good. I said I will keep focusing and putting pressure onto the Jade because the Jade does so much damage and he's pretty slick on his moves. So I put that pressure on Jade, and I just told him that you can go for the Raigon, one-on-one him like the first round, or if you see an opening, definitely jump on that Jade with me. Just focusing Raigon, leaving that Jade, I don't think that's ideal, especially if the Jade is like able to do a lot of damage, right? So then now the space is down. I land my Q, land that 32 damage onto that Jade. He lands a snipe in return. So again, we're just trading here. And look at that Rook, 1v1ing that Raygon, just outplaying him. He's out-traded him completely. Jade goes for this middle, misplays completely. I just walk up, swag walk up, smack that, take it, easy money. Just gonna heal up Rook over here. I spaced away. I'm not getting greedy here. Like, I know that Raygon's low, but I don't want to space and be greedy to him because tides can turn really easily. I just spaced safe to the right, healed up the Rook, and look, we just took that Raygon out pretty easily when we are kind of working together. I do a huge ultimate onto this Jade. He couldn't really do much to that. Landed Petrify here. Oh no, he actually spaces the Petrify. Well played by the Jade. Good reactions there. Land that Crescent Strike. Rook lands that E as well. Lands that space. I'm pretty healthy right now. I'm going to jump in, be aggressive again. Land that Crescent Strike passive one more time. I'm going to check out. And for some reason, I guess Raygon rage quit or just decided that the game is done. So he out forward. I don't know. I mean, this is basically a game. I don't know why he would leave, though. You can just wait a couple seconds. But regardless, Jade does try to play it out. I get my passive up. He takes a whole lot of burst. The space is away again. I space after him, and we take him out. So there we go, guys.
Victory.
So I hope you enjoyed that game. If you're a Sirius main like myself, that could teach you, I guess, some sort of play style. Someone in a comment in my previous video was asking how to climb with Sirius. Definitely in gold and below, you just want to... Oh, I see. The Raygon actually was a plat 4 player. Well, that's what he is right now. I'm not sure what he was the previous season. The Jade is Diamond 2 right now. Previous season he was Grand Champion. Previous season I was Champion 5 only. Back to what I was saying. In lower, I guess, like pretty much under Diamond rating in a league. As a Sirius main, you should be focusing on being really aggressive and just putting as much pressure. I mean, even this game, I feel like we won this game by me giving this pressure onto that Jade. Because look at this Jade score. He was definitely a beast. If I don't provide that pressure on Jade, he has that, like, so much room to do even more damage. And I feel like that one round where I listened to the Rook's plan, and he told me to just focus the Raygon and ignore Jade. I was a bit like, I tend to not argue in solo queue, and I want to show people, like, I'm okay with losing one round to show if someone is, like, his call is wrong. So I'll do that and kind of just to show him, like, all right, we tried to plan out. Perhaps I didn't execute it that well, but I don't think it's working. Let's try this other thing, or what we did the round that we did win. And also, I guess, just 1 second. When you're following someone's plan, like when I was focusing on aiming Raygon, it became kind of there was a lot of bad plays in that round because in my mind I'm just focusing on this Raygon. I'm not really focusing as much as what Jade is doing or just what in general is happening in the game. So this gives me like a lot of tunnel vision, and I guess it's easy to make bad plays from that. So sticking to your own game plan and just playing well in general obviously is going to be good, but definitely changing the plans up and doing what works, and allowing your teammates to kind of, you know, see that they're wrong. I guess they're going to be more positive in changing their mind and changing the tactics. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Hope you enjoyed that. Peace out.